A ver. No, eso no. Eso necesito, ya estamos en directo. Solo necesito poner esto aquí. Uy, se olvidó poner Genshin Impact al final, pero bueno, no importa. Bueno, hey, ¿cómo está gente de YouTube? Aquí un nuevo directo para el canal y esta vez nos encontramos nuevamente por tercera vez consecutiva en Genshin Impact en el nuevo evento de Jalito Flores de Viento, algo así, no me acuerdo muy bien. Jalito Viento Florido, ese mero. Pues bueno, no les haré esperar más. Hola Jaimico, muchas gracias por entrar en directo, te lo agradezco mucho. Y vamos a empezar con esta misión. Sí, totalmente, llegaste muy rápido. Muchas gracias por entrar al directo. Hola, Caterina, hace mucho que no te vemos. Claro que sí, siempre venimos al festival. Uy, no, los festivales... Nah, no te preocupes, Caterina. Sí, se me está escuchando, ¿verdad? No puede ser.
Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Mira la espalda de Catherine. ¿Qué tiene la espalda de Catherine? ¿Tiene esa parte descubierta o algo? Lo dije tarde. No te preocupes, luego puedo checar el directo más tarde.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to... Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with. Whoa, sucrose?
Ahora sacar esa. ¿Qué? ¿No puedes decir hola?
No, not help like in the Windbloom sense. It's just... How do I explain? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Muy bien.
Okay.
A ver, sacar esa. En su espalda tiene como la cosa que le ponen a los candados abajo. De abajo no sé cómo se llama. A ver, luego lo checaré. Si llega a aparecer ahí o si no, para checar el directo más tarde. O creo que puede checarlo ahorita.
I spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
Sí, tienes razón.
So too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair. So everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador.
Así que a ti te tocó.
I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role.
No te preocupes, Sakarasa, estamos aquí para apoyarte. A ver, síguenos. Una botella vacía. Una probeta. Sí, se me olvidó.
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Como la flor super dulce.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry.
¡No!
Wait, you're doing this on purpose.
No vamos a ir a comer,
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway,
Ok.
I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
Si no aparece la escena en la que se puede hablar para te un bug para entrar al coso de Catherine y puede ser el coso ese. Ya lo he metido antes, no me acuerdo cómo lo había hecho. Pero... Pero ya había entrado donde estaba Catherine antes.
So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
Creo que lo había hecho con Zhongli, no me acuerdo.
Joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
No que ya recuerde.
In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula
Bueno,
to a point where
a
it was
cualquiera
literally consistently
que salga negativa
in order to collect a significant
la
amount of joy
fórmula
from others,
decaería mucho
I
porque
have to
6
find
meses de
ways to do
trabajo
something sufficiently
no es poco,
challenging on their behalf. Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Wimbloom Festival and all. Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if yes,
Aún es
you're
pronto
right.
para rendirse. Aquí no nos rendimos a Karosa.
If she's in, then Paimon will help too.
Y sí, sí, pone el costo
Right?
juego del Tabibito, después te pones un personaje alto en este caso Zhongli y después salta. Ok, tendría que ir a la estatua de Geo porque ahorita la tengo en dentro a la viajera.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
Esta misión no me importa que tenga tanto cosa que no tenga sentido, porque pues, no es nada que tenga que ver con la historia, es un evento. Así que bueno.
Is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt?
Oh, genial, ya llegó. ¿A dónde vas, niña? Todavía no estás hacia su lado.
Let's go say hi.
A ver, voy a intentar meterme con ella acá. Una reunión de forasteros. ¿No puedo verla directamente desde aquí? No. Sí, literalmente, que sí, tendría que ir por el de este Geo. Porque ni así creo que puede. ¿Dónde se puso el pilar? Porque ni así creo que podría entrar. Sí, definitivamente. Los eventos son mucho texto, sí, pero las misiones suelen ser de 1 hora y media. No te pongas ahí. Ah, qué cura. Bueno, luego lo hago porque ahorita al final de directo lo hago porque no tengo a la viajera con Geo y pues ahorita tengo flojera de ir a una estatua Geo.
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
Coincidencia, más bien es raro verte aquí.
Just now. Something the matter? No, don't worry. I'm fine.
Explícate.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy.
No podré meterme con Xiao.
You may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing. And what does these things refer to? Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look.
A ver. Show me.
I asked a lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Sí, ahorita checamos con Xiao.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned? Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
Pues vale la pena intentarlo.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all. Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest. Hello. Hi.
Se apagó la luz. Hable alguien. Las dos son igualitas.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy. So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real? Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
¿Por qué no?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand
Oye,
that.
Yemiko.
Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel. That's a great take. I love it.
Aquí te esperamos mientras vas a tomar agua.
Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Totalmente.
So, what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose? If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come
Paimon.
true or something?
Hola, Giga. Muchas gracias por pasarte directo. Te lo agradezco mucho.
This is pure speculation. With no other... Wow!
Ay, demonios, te di demasiado rápido.
Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well, yes. I mean, if possible. Then,
Okay.
what would you wish for, Kale? I'd wish for a better personality. Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
Creo que se refiere a que no quiere ser más tímida,
That's
Paimon.
very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale! I know that voice.
Kale! Good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber, have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
Si ya no lo había dicho.
A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people.
Cuando la conocimos nos dijo que ella conocía a Amber.
Alizar get better. I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured. Thanks.
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me. Sure, go right ahead. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, creo que vamos a ver a Tignari y a Sino.
In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
Sin
I'll
problema.
come back later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Puedes contar con
Awesome.
nosotros.
See you later then.
You all right there, Kale? You look kind of disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope?
No
At
dudes.
Sucrose so far, I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. but I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time. Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Muy bien, vamos. Chan, chan, chan. Chan, chan. Lawrence. ¿Qué no se supone que Lawrence es un apellido? El apellido de Eula. Y eso ya fue el que leyó mal. Ahí están, Tignari y Sino.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
Ah, Sino ya
I
también ha
mean, it's
visitado
understandable.
Mondstadt.
It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true great Vayu Viastra.
No, no, no. No empieces.
Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra. No?
¿Por qué?
Hey, Sino, over here!
No, Sino, no
I'm
empieces.
glad to see you.
Que no empieces, Sino, con los chistes malos, por favor, Dios mío santo. No.
And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher, Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari.
Sí, es cierto, ellas no se parecen mucho.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra.
No entiendo cómo a la gira le gustan sus chistes.
He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Todos te entendemos, Sino.
Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity. Just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me
Muy
company.
bien.
But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long trip.
Así que ellos querían venir.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
Bueno.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
No te
There
preocupes.
should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates and two especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well? I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
¿Qué onda, Albedo?
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth. Hey, Albedo's here too! Great!
¿Cuánto nos estamos juntando, eh?
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out. Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hunters, and Kale's was traveling musician.
Vaya.
Very much so.
Nos encantan.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Phalanimo mushrooms lack in texture, They make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult.
Ya empezaron los
Add in the
nerds.
time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Ya él está dibujando.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo,
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
Muy bien, provecho. Muchas gracias por haberte pasado el directo. Provechito. De referencia, señor God, opción preferente, okay.
What are lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer,
Se tomó muy en serio sus
nor a
títulos.
musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. That's why it's called tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician on approve.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents.
I can help too.
And Paimon will take her to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn
Muy
for a
bien.
quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Hay que estar un buen cazador y comprar algo de comida. Chan, 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 chan. Sora, quiero comprar comida. Please.
Hey, Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything?
Do we, want anything else?
Eso será todo.
Okay,
Ya se le dieron los ojitos de estrella.
that'll be all. Yay! You're the best person in the whole wide world! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom. No need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food.
Ah,
All right,
Paimon.
Just a moment.
That was great. If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Wind Bloom Festival every day.
¿Por qué tienes que ser tan glotona? Ve al lugar del picnic. Si no recuerdo, hay otra salida por acá.
looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional.
Nice, Kale.
Didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Sigues con tu
Are
papel.
you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Nice. Ah, a disfrutar de una cena, todo se siente alrededor del fuego.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. Small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that
Nice.
Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish.
Vaya, Tignari es
Here
un
in
genio de la
Mondstadt,
comida.
we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
Se sigue viendo que a Coley le preocupa mucho algo.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari, while we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
No! No! No!
Not funny. You know, as in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
No!
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as a
No,
friend.
gracias, ya no quiero chistes, así estoy bien. No, ya
we
no
could
más.
test the hypothesis
What hypothesis?
that plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying life forms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say,
Ah, perdón.
Belgian peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something? Hey! Not you two!
Perdón, llega. Ah, ¿ves? Yo sí soy Lovincia es graciosa.
Entertaining than Sino's jokes.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
No tiene gracia.
It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now,
Este personaje, Dios mío santo, Nahida, bendícele con tu
Yes,
sabiduría.
that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
¡No! ¡Ya!
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily.
Ya, sí, no. Ya cállate, por el amor de Dios.
There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow it doesn't sound as nice.
Nadie va a
Moving
decir
swiftly
nada.
on.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
Hasta la música se puso así.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
Colegas.
How about you, Sino?
No, la golpeé en la
To
computadora.
ensure Kale's safety.
Yo vine a proteger a
That's an
Colin.
excuse. Plain and simple.
Espérame, voy a ir a conectar la computadora rápido. Listo. Excusas y más excusas.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Ah,
You did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
por supuesto.
That is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance.
That is
A friend
Calx.
of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
House? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, Your passion for this game is indeed one of a
Se
kind.
nota que le
I
encanta
can
el
see it
juego.
in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece. Even if I do say so
Le
myself.
encanta Invocador de los
Don't
Sabios.
mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance.
No, no, ¿por qué lo pediste?
For starters, I'd
No.
like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter. But I certainly find them fun.
If I may
Nice.
interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Sí, vámonos antes de que Ciro empiece a contar chistes malos. ¿Verdad, Ciro?
So, a good joke is not necessarily required to make people laugh.
Pero te vas al pie de la letra.
Well, Albedo and Sucrose were delightful, but this was still an exhausting.
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose. As for our new friends here, leave that.
The cooking pot.
A ver, Sacarosa, dile qué pasó.
Only the base is burned. Weakened sticking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, as much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too? All right, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about that.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh?
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you!
Hola.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours.
Ah, con que Eula también se lleva bien con Cole y eso no lo sabía.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope?
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make
Hola,
friends
ya,
with
Miko.
just about anybody.
Hola de nuevo.
It's getting late, and we
Te
still have
perdiste
our plans
muchos
tomorrow.
chistes muy buenos de Sino.
I suggest you head back and get some rest.
Quería llorar.
All right. I'll start packing up.
Por favor, que si no, no vuelva a decir otro chiste por el día de hoy. Por favor, Dios mío santo. Yo no puedo con tanto chiste malo.
Jeff Bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Bingo.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time.
Nah.
Corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move.
Muy bien, vamos. Bueno, tengo entendido que tienen sus ubicaciones ellos, incluido creo que Deja y Candace tienen sus ubicaciones en Sumeru. Así que si quieren ir a verlos y hablar un momento con Deja y Candace, pues ahí está en YouTube un video de dónde están sus ubicaciones. Yo las desconozco, sí me acuerdo que ellas tenían también mi ubicación, no entiendo por qué ellas tienen ubicaciones y no tienen nada que ver con el evento, pero bueno. Ahorita yo también quiero ir a visitar a mi aula. Sí. No. Y al Almedo le gusta. No. Quiero mantenerme alejado de ese. O sea, me encanta el personaje, pero sus chistes. Que se mantenga alejado. Colegas. No. No. Ah. Debo de ser más atento a mi entorno antes de meterme a un lugar como estos. A ver, ¿dónde estás, borracho? Bardo de pacotilla!
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone Deaf Bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
Parece que ya está ebrio el gato.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine
Sí,
answer.
mi segundo arcante
The person who
favorito.
wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel.
Es lo que
There
eres.
are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
Eso es todo. También es mi arcante favorita. Habla con Sacarosa. Quítate ese día, pedorra. Sacarosa. La verdad sí me estaba preguntando cuál era tu favorita si
Power
metes
that
el
is
segundo.
not of this world.
Y la Shunrei también es mi arconte favorita.
Not of this world.
Después ahí va Zhongli, después ahí Nahida y después Venti.
We've got some good news and some bad
Aunque
news.
el top puede cambiar porque aún no conocemos a Focalor, al arconte
Let's
Pyro
have the bad news
o
first,
al
I guess.
arconte Pyro, sea hombre o mujer,
Really?
y a
Don't people
Sarina.
usually want to hear the good stuff first?
Digo que sirve por Sarina por términos de tener a Shenhe.
Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news.
Qué graciosa. Sí, no le contagió. Vete, Paimon, ya no te quiero.
Funny, then it's his fault.
Ya no te quiero, Paimon, vete de aquí. Ya ni siquiera te queda comida de emergencia.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest.
Vete y no vuelvas
Back to
nunca.
another issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
¿Quién sabe?
Whoa, slow down. Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Que explote.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world? Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the wind bloom?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The wind bloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the wind bloom doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time. Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
I'll need some time to prepare. Could
Ya le
we
quitaré
appear
su
in,
felicidad.
say, 2 days' time?
Pero las ganas no me quedan porque el
We'll
chiste
also
malo
need
que
about
contó.
the 3 riddles in the prophecy. But
Me dan ganas de tirarlo a la basura.
since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her. All right.
I understand.
Thanks so much.
Muy bien, ahora que prosigue. Una reunión de forasteros. Bien, ya aquí ya tenemos todo. Persecución floral, baladas de viento. Me encantan estas animaciones, Dios mío santo, son muy buenas. Muy bien. Entonces, ¿cuánto tiempo llevamos de directo? 48 minutos. A ver. Son 3 misiones, una se desbloquea hasta el domingo. Nice. Tienda de evento, esto que asumo que es lo que refinará el arma. Esto no sé qué cuea es. Necesito esto, talentos, necesito los talentos de resistencia, perfecto. ¿Verdad? Qué bueno que ahí empieza igual que yo. Imagínate, por cierto, me acuerdo que ahorita había ido el dominio de libros de resistencia. ¿Quién iba a mejorar? A Hola. A ver. Solo tengo uno de estos. No, ese no.
I only wish life could be as leisure.
Son 22, 18. No, no me alcanzaría para mejorar una. Bueno, para que el directo no se quede tan cortito, voy a hacer una de estas
Greedy of me.
de las de melodía. Esta. Porque esa creo que es de las más sencillitas y aparte es música muy entretenida. Me gustaría hacerla de una vez. Para que el directo no se quede tan cortito. Ahora, ¿quién es la que está preocupada? Con permiso. Ah, mira, aquí está todo. Oigan, nomás deja que termine el directo y ya pues, ya empezamos ya podemos empezar a jugar. Solo déjame terminar esta melodía, porque en serio, estas melodías me encantan. La música de Genshin. ¡Ah! Te dejan elegir. La lira, me gusta la lira. Ah, a ver. Ok, no entendí eso. Pero bueno. Vamos directo con el experto, ¿no? Vamos directo con el experto. Sí, sí me acuerdo. JKN DSA. Ok. No, no. Ya me estoy empezando a confundir. Tranquilo, tranquilo. A ver. Eso está más complicado de lo que creí. Demonios. Me confundo con las teclas. En una buena rola. Ay, Diosito santo, esto está muy complicado. Ya no me acordaba. Después, si quieres, puedes escucharla en una buena rola. Sí, me encantaría. Na, 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 na. ¿Eh? Creo que todo silenciado. Mm, Eso lo dejaré. Pues bueno, esto se desbloquea mañana. Esta pasado mañana. ¡Eula! ¡Yes! ¡Que viva Eula! Yeah, cada uno. Sí, cierto, es una diferente. A ver, quiero escucharla de todos. Totalmente. Esta ya la quiero jugar. Pues bueno. Ya con eso de la música creo que ya hicimos más que suficiente. Oye chicos, hasta aquí el directo del día de hoy. Espero que como siempre les haya gustado mucho. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron dentro del directo. En serio se los agradezco mucho. Mañana no hay directo. Video creo que tampoco va a haber. Va a haber directo hasta el domingo, que sería la siguiente parte de este evento. Y bueno, sin más que decir, muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron en directo, así que nos vemos hasta la próxima. Ya, Miko, ya estoy listo para que te unas a mi mundo si quieres, para que juguemos un rato. Pues bueno, muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós.